Happy Friday, everybody. Or maybe it's Saturday in your part of the world where you're watching, so happy Saturday. Or maybe you're going to watch the recording, and so happy whatever day it is for you today. Welcome. This is episode 70 of the Hangout with Penny show. 70 episodes of hanging out with me every Friday night. Maybe this is your first time hanging out with me. Well, I have 69 more episodes for you to go check out. I've had many wonderful guests and lots of inspiring and uplifting shows. That was the purpose of me starting the Hangout with Penny show, is to help inspire and educate people on the law of attraction and have some fun, and just to know that we're all in this together. And if there's some way we can help each other to get us through this in a joyful way, then that's why I wanted to do it. So thank you. Thank you for sticking with me for 70 episodes. So for those of you that have been making me a habit for the last 69 episodes, one of my favorite things to do is to share with you my wine of the week. And I see there's people watching. I'll acknowledge you in just a moment. But for right now, our friend Tana Marshall, she is very supportive of my show, and she has a Feel Good Friday message. You might want to check her out on YouTube, or go to tanamarshall.com. And this is a birthday week celebration for her. She's having a birthday coming up in a couple of days. So she has sent her wishes for another inspiring show that she'll catch the replay on. And I have a nice sparkling wine for her tonight in honor of her birthday. It's a Jackson Triggs, one of our VQAs from the place I hang out at through the week, learning about wine. So Tana, cheers to a fabulous year. Cheers to our friendship, and cheers to all you that are watching right now. For you, thank you. Yum, yum. So let's go out and see who's watching right now. Troy Davison. Hi, Troy. He says, thanks for talking about this. I'll catch the replays. Good job. Thanks, Troy. Deborah O'Rourke. Hello from Osage Beach. Hi, Deborah. Other people's drama is very exhausting. Oh, my God. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Romy Carlin. Hi, Penny. Good evening. Looking for another great show. Thanks, Romy. Nice to see you here tonight. Yeah, other people's drama. We're going to talk about our passion tonight, the law of passion. You know that for those of you that have been watching me, my name is Penny Peddie, and I live in Wasaga Beach, Ontario, Canada. I am a law of attraction trainer and coach, self-empowerment coach, transformational entrepreneur. And one of my passions is to read. And it's between reading and traveling, it's been my best education. So I'm going to share with you another book that I've had for many years. So right now, a shout out to all my YouTube subscribers. Thank you for watching. If you're watching from the YouTube link right now, if you comment, I will get to them after the show. So thank you. And for right now, last week's show, what people were saying about last week's show. So let me read some of those comments to you. And this was from episode 69. Have you ever felt like giving up? Have you ever felt like giving up? I bet you every one of us at one point in time has felt like giving up something in our life. So Monique Jackson, she says, great topic, Penny. Keep the dream alive and it will happen. That's true. Keep the dream alive and it will happen. The only time we run out of chances is when we stop taking them. Perfect timing, thanks. Oh, Monique, I love that. The only time we run out of chances is when we stop taking them. That's worth writing down, everybody. The only time we run out of chances is when we stop taking them. Angela Morrison Holmes, she said, thanks, Penny. I truly believe that wanting just generates more wanting. We need to look at our dreams as though there is no question that they will be fulfilled. Have faith. That's key. Have faith that all we need will be presented to us when the time is perfect. If we live in the moment, the true moment, there is no room for wanting. There is only time for manifestation. Again, thanks for all you do, Peter and Angela. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the support that you give me. LF, she says, thank you, Penny. That was just what I needed today. Happened to see the link to the replay on my Twitter feed. Glad LA brought it to me. Well, thank you. Twitter. Paola, my dear friend from Italy, she says, hi, Penny. Thank you for your precious nuggets. You always make good points, highlighting things that sometimes I had not noticed. Have a great weekend. Love and blessings. Deborah O'Rourke, she's watching right now. She says, I have a few of those people in my life right now that I seem to think I should let go of my dreams. I'm still moving towards my dreams. Deborah, they're your dreams. Everybody has their own dreams. If that other person wants to give up on their own dream, well, that's up to them. For you, only you can make the decision to give up. No. Are you going to do it? You're going to go towards your dreams. Because when you have a dream, they're there for a reason. CJ Gilbert, she says, Penny, I felt stuck, and your message tonight was just what I needed to bust loose. I'll post some pics when my arena is done. Woohoo! I'm looking forward to seeing them, CJ. And I'm going to read one more. And this is from MS Organic Farm Graph. I hope I got that right. What a great way to spend a Friday evening. I found you through ML. I believe that's Michael Auger. And I found Michael Auger through Positive Focus, created by CC Miller. Carol Miller, she was on one of my shows a couple of episodes back. She's from Chicago. Thanks for all the info about virtual vision boards. I found you just in time. I have no room in my small farmhouse for physical vibrational boards, so blessings. Well, you're very welcome. So that was episode 68 she's referring to, and I had the New Age Diva, Mel Wells, and she taught us that we can actually create virtual vision boards or vision boards virtually through a Facebook page, a private Facebook page, or through a Google Plus community where you can just set it for yourself, and you can go in, you can add music to it every time, you can create things, and you have it all the time. You can keep it on your phone. So it was just another great way to keep the vibes high, because that's important. Keep the vibes high. So we also have happy birthday, Tana Marshall. Oh, Robin Ritchie from Ottawa. Hi. I'm ready for my Friday night with Penny. Thanks. I love that. Okay, so tonight. So thank you. Keep the comments coming. I love them because your comments help other people as well, because the points that are made in here, it just reminds people about the importance of sticking with your dreams, following your passions. So, The Law of Passion. Here is one of my favorite books. Another one. The Laws of Thinking. 20 Secrets to Using the Divine Power of Your Mind to Manifest Prosperity. And that's by Bishop Bernard Jordan. I have his recordings, and it's a 4 CD set, I think. And I listen to them in my car. And one of the chapters in here is called The Law of Passion. The Law of Passion. I'm going to keep this page because I want this, because there's something really important I want to read to you when we close. So my shows are normally 30 minutes for those of you that are just tuning in. And so we'll be hanging out for another 20 minutes or so together. People that can't find their own passion can sometimes be negative, and maybe who knows why. It could be from things that they were taught as a child, or people always condemning them, saying you can't have this, you can't have that, and who do you think you are? So we don't know what has actually been programmed into them, but many times they can dump on us. They can dump on us. And so we're really wanting to get moving with our passions and our dreams and our desires, and we have someone, a relative, a close friend, spouse sometimes, when they're dumping all their negative thoughts and all their crap on us, it can be really, really exhausting. We need to remember that when that is happening, we're giving them our power. We're giving them our power. We just can then, our passion will fade, because what happens is it's a law of vibration. These people have a negative on a scale, so we want to have 100 on the high vibrational scale, and if you're rocking it out about 80, 85, 90, and this negative person that we all have known, or maybe even have been at one time or another, they come in at 45, right? So now they're feeding you everything, and you're coming down to their level. They don't bring you down. They don't bring you down at all. We turn our dial to back up to meet theirs. They go away feeling better, and now we're exhausted. So now we have to build all that momentum up again and start from scratch again. So it's really important that we start to distance ourselves from these people. And maybe it's a spouse. Maybe it's a spouse or somebody really close to us in our life that really isn't on board with our passion and our desires and what we have in our heart that we want to fulfill. That's okay. That's okay. But the next time they start saying things to you, you can just maybe say something to the effect of, well, this is my dream. I'm entitled to have my dream, just as you are entitled to have your own dream. And let it be. And let it be. So it's really important to associate people that are going to encourage us, inspire us, uplift us, and help us out. And get with somebody that is on the same vibrational wave as you, because we're all going to have it. We're human, and we are all going to have a time when we think the fires to our passion are burned out. We're all going to have it, but it's important to have that person that you can trust, a mentor, a very good friend, maybe a pastor, or somebody that you know that's going to listen to you, but is also going to then inspire you to keep going. They're going to hold that space for you. They're going to hold you to keep your passion alive. So what is a passion? Passion is something you will do for no money, for one thing. Passion is what you get up in the morning for. Passion is what will keep you up all night sometimes. You don't even know what time it is. Passion, and many times it doesn't have to be our career, but ideally that would be good. Ideally, if we had a career that was passion and purpose driven, then we'd be set. We'd be set. Because sometimes we get stuck in a job. We get stuck in a job. What does job mean? J-O-B. Just over broke. Just over broke. A job is another way to make somebody else's passion live on. Make someone else prosperous and more abundant while we live in that fear sometimes, because we're not happy with what we do, and we're there because we think this is what we need to do, and the outside people in our life are again telling us, you can't go and do that on your own. You can't go and start your own business. Who do you think you are? Then we're just like, I'm stuck at this job. That's the fear. It's the fear. Sometimes, if you can find what your passion is, what keeps you up, what keeps you dreaming, you can begin in small steps. You can start volunteering somewhere, or you could start whatever it is that's in your heart, and you can start do that. Like me, I'm doing these hangouts. Well, that's my passion, because I love being able to inspire people. Because you know why? for one thing, it makes me feel good. And if I feel good, that makes me a better person. So if I'm doing something to help somebody else, then I'm going to be a better person for it. Thus, the vibration is going to stay. But when we get stuck doing something that we don't like, and when we start complaining, and it's like, oh, it's tough. It's tough to keep that passion alive. So that's what I wanted to say about it. So we do have a passion. We do have a passion. And passion, when we start following the passion and really starting to step into that, it can be very prosperous for us. Here's something I want to read to you. Present distractions, I just wrote this down because I love it. Present distractions prevent coming attractions. Present distractions prevent coming attractions. So if we can get ourselves all caught up in these people that are dumping on us. Oh, we got somebody else join. Hi, Penny. Good evening. Looking for another great show. Ah, so true. I mind my own vibration. Thanks for the wonderful evening in advance. Oh, Romy, I already... Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Romy. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about that. But here's just what I want to read to you, because I think another thing about a job is when we get into a job that we don't like and we feel that we're just stuck there, we're allowing someone else, we're allowing someone else to define our worth. We're allowing people to define our worth. When you can step into your own worth and know that you're worthy, if you got a dream in your heart, you have the ability to go for that. So I'm going to read something to you because I love it. It's in my book, The Law of Thinking, and it is called, I don't read to you very often, but here's our nighttime story. It's called The Cracked Plate. So he goes on to say, it's like a woman who wishes for a new set of dishes. A few days later, someone gave her a cracked plate. Instead of throwing it in the trash, she took it as a sign that her dishes were on the way. Sure enough, a few days later, someone donated her a beautiful set of fine china that they did not need. So this illustrates a basic principle. The appearance of a cracked plate in your life heralds the coming of something greater. Think about it. So here's an example he goes on to say. Seaweed lets the sailors know that land is near, but you can't stand on it, right? So in our desires and our wishes, there's little tidbits are coming in, but we're like, oh, nothing's happening? Yes. Watch for the little signs. Watch for the little signs. Watch for the cracked plates. And keep your passion alive. So you may spend time with people who are cracked plates because they are harbingers of the abundance that is later to come. $1 is a sign of 1,000 to come. And you put a little in the master's hand and it becomes plenty. Signs come. You will see when you're on the right path. Stay on course and you will run into people who are on the same level. You will encounter people, things, and events that indicate that you're on the right path. Look around and you will see signs. One cracked plate will become a tea set, a place setting, and eventually a whole set of fine china. Look at the new people who show up in your life. They are a sign of what's coming. Celebrate your cracked plate. It is a sign that good is to come. I just love that. So it's another way to, when I teach the law of attraction, it's the allowing part of it. We see what's in front of us, and if it's not what we expect right away, we get discouraged. And then sometimes we can be that exhausting person telling our friends that, oh, nothing's ever happening. Well, watch for the cracked plate, because it could be the simple fact that I read this to you tonight could be your sign. It's like, okay, wait, right? It could be your sign. So there's passion. Someone just came. Okay. Romy, congratulations. You just signed up for our drawing class and you're going to start your own business. I said that before, taking baby steps. Yes, absolutely. So congratulations. Yep, you're taking your steps towards doing that. So I commend you for that, because it can be a big step. But when you get the right people in your life, and when you can get into a group like a mastermind or some group that's going in the same direction as you, it makes it easier. Because if you're sitting at home and you're trying to follow your dreams and follow your passions and you're doing it on your own, it can be a long road. It could take you 10 years to get someplace that would normally have taken you 6 months when you have the like-minded people in the support to help you. So, passion. What keeps you up at night in a good way? What can you go out and do for free? I do these every Friday night for free. Every Friday night, I am putting out a video and doing what I can to make a difference in somebody's life by something I say or something I do. Make a difference in my own life. That's passion. When you want to make a difference in the world in some way. Maybe your passion is horses. And when you start following your passion, maybe that job that you're at doesn't seem so bad after all. It's when we allow things in our heart to stop that the other things can build up. But when we start following our passion and living from our passion, then the other things just like, you know what, I can handle this right now. I can deal with this because you got the passion in your heart. Okay, if anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask them because we're going to wrap up. I just wanted to share that really important, the cracked plate. It's just another sign that good things are on the way. So we always have to be on the, you find 10 cents on the ground, do you step over it and walk away? Or in the States, and you have a penny, do you step over it and walk away? Next time, pick it up and say thank you, because that's important. When we see things, when we get an opportunity to help somebody. And Les Brown, he's one of the top 5 inspirational, motivational speakers in the world. And when he was in grade, I don't remember now, but it was in school anyway. One of his teachers, they had a spare teacher come in, and he asked him to figure out an equation on the board. And he said, "I can't do that, sir." And the teacher said, "Why not?" He said, I can't do that, sir." He says, go figure that question out. And the rest of the class started laughing, and they said, no, that's not, oh, sorry. That's DT. That's DT. That's not Wesley, that's Leslie. He's the dumb twin. And that teacher came to him and said, "Don't ever let anybody else's expectations or anybody else's thoughts of you become your reality. That's only their stuff." So if you're getting, you know, somebody's yapping at you or something in the background, it's okay. Don't let somebody else's thoughts determine your life. Only you can do that. Okay. So we're going to wrap it up. It's 8:24. I've had a busy week, just like many of you have had a busy week. And I've made my point today that I just wanted to come out and say hello, say thank you for hanging out with me. And we will see you next week, episode 71. 71. Wow. I'm going to be taking some time off pretty soon. So I think probably another couple more episodes, and then I'm going to take some time off for the summer. So summer, when that comes. Thank you for hanging out with me. Remember, I have my community, Peddie's Law of Attraction community. Daniel Gutierrez, he has a 50 lessons to his peace and tranquility, his path to peace and tranquility, a free book. He was on my show a couple of weeks ago. He has given my viewers that complimentary book. So it's in my community if you want to go over there and catch it. And Yeah, and I just want to say one more thing. So many times, I'm just going to give an example. If so many times we could get 10 people giving a compliment to you, to me, to whoever, and then one person not, and say, oh, look at her, why would she do that? What do you focus on? Most times we will focus on that one person instead of the 10 that praised you. We get so caught up in wanting, well, me, I used to get so caught up in having people like me. So when I get a thumbs down on my YouTube video, I'll get a thumbs down and be like, that's okay. At least you watched it. Because when we can get past that point, it's like, I'm here for a reason. And when I can do the best I can do, then that's what you're doing. So thank you, everybody. Let's say goodnight, and we will see you next week at the same time, same place. Check the recordings, go over to my community, and have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.